Live and in studio on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS, your real estate and financial experts, making sure you win in every market. Your financial partners, Don and Gino.
You are back. You are back. To the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. That's right. Every Thursday from 12 p.m. to 2 p.m., sharing with you what you need to know, want to know, and have to know to help guide you to personal and financial wellness. That's what we are all about right here in our new Vault Studios.
Vault Studios. I like that. In fact, we've been doing that, guiding you to personal and financial wellness now for over 2.5 years, and you can find 2.5 years worth of shows on donandgino.com, or you can check out our YouTube channel that has the highlights of all those shows.
Like 200 highlights now. How about that?
Yeah, it's great. And what I like...
Great experts.
Yeah, I really like about the YouTube channel is it shows the trajectory of our economy ever since we've started our show to where we are today and how much the economy's changed just by the basis of the topics of our show.
Yeah, it's nice that we don't have to talk about doom and gloom like we did before.
Yeah, even though Joe would like that a lot.
Yeah. He thinks we're propagandists. No doubt. And please like our Facebook page. Go to donandgino.com, DONANDGINO.com, and click on the Facebook logo and like us, because we're only with you one day a week for a couple hours. But if you like our Facebook page, you're with us every day, and we'll give you updates of what's going on in the economy, what's going on in the market, and also just some fun stuff from Don and Gino.
Right, every once in a while there's a good joke in there.
Yeah, that's right. Gotta laugh once in a while.
Yep.
That's why I have Gino for a partner.
Oh,
but
wow.
All right, we have some great information coming your way. We were talking about it right before the break. We have two great longtime professionals right here in Santa Clarita with Tracy Hauser of Cobalt Realty Group, and also Mrs. Carolyn Braun with First American Natural Hazard Disclosure. I won't say NHD because they're like, what does that mean? And we got to be careful of all those words, acronyms that we like to throw out there. You know, LTV and all those things.
Well, I think the goal today is that by the time we finish the show, they'll know exactly what NHD is.
There we go. All right. So, who is Tracy Hauser? Well, we know that Tracy's been in the community since 1982. So that's been quite a while, and you've been in the industry almost that long. Since 86 now?
Yes.
Ooh, 26, 27 years going on there, huh?
Yes, long time.
Okay, and that's a true professional. You've gone through markets and like we've gone through. Now you've gone through a couple of them now.
Couple rodeos, you bet.
Yeah, because I know I have. I've seen this before. This is a repeat version in some manner of speaking, but it helps us, wouldn't you agree, it helps us take a little bit of the emotion out and do what's best for our clients without just worrying about, like you said, the emotions.
Yeah, and this last go round was like the 91, only on steroids.
Yes.
When we had the short sales last time, we didn't have second loans that were with the properties, right? Because all those 80-20, the 100% financing.
That came later.
Correct. So it was a little more challenging.
That's a good point. I didn't even think about that. No doubt. Well, let's talk about you. I'm really excited about what you have been putting together. You and a few other great professionals out here started Cobalt Realty Group, and it is a group,
yes,
which I really like. And I have to. I'll kind of tee you up because I know you're passionate about this. We talked a little bit about this at the break. How you're building a company that has going back to old school, meaning you have this love of the old-fashioned customer service blended with high-tech training, which is imperative these days. You have to have both. But most companies don't have that old-fashioned customer service. And I love that you guys are going back to that and going back to your roots and doing what's best for your clients.
Thank you. Yeah, when I started back in 1986, I was actually trained at Coldwell Banker, and they had a phenomenal training program. I mean, for 2 weeks, they taught us what to do.
Oh, what a concept.
Yeah, and the other thing that I was fortunate enough to be in an environment where the managers truly mentored the agents along. They, I remember a dear friend of mine, and Carolyn knows him too, is David Lloyd, and he's over there at Realty Executives. Yeah, he was one of my managers, and my children were very small at the time. They were 3 and 4. And he told me, he goes, Tracy, don't ever not go on an appointment because you don't know what to do with your kids. Bring them here. We'll take care of them. I'm thinking, wow, that's awesome. And And just knowing that was,
It's got to be comforting to be able to do your job, and you know
Yeah.
your manager's got your back.
absolutely.
I hope our people here know that.
I don't know if I want to. I don't even want to take care of my own kids. You want me to
Yeah,
take care of other people's
no,
kids?
No. Just that we have our
No,
team.
babe, I
back.
hope you're not
We
listening.
brag about our team, and that's where you're at, because I'm very proud of our Cherry Creek team. I mean, they are the best of the best. We love them dearly. They are family to us. We all back each other up and support each other, and I know that's what you're excited about building at Cobalt.
Yeah, well, and since you hit the hot button team, I do have a team, and just for the awareness of the consumer out there, when you see the big flashy numbers and the names of the figurehead of a group of a professional, that one person did not accomplish that by themselves. They have an army of people behind them helping them. And it goes, from the people that are in your physical office to the ancillary services like Carolyn Braun. I've known Carolyn for years. And when something comes up and you can pick up the phone and that other professional's got your back, and that's a spirit of cooperation and synergy that almost left the business completely when we were rolling through 2004, 5, 6. We were so busy just trying to put deals together because it was coming at you.
Yeah. Everybody was becoming commodities almost.
Everything was a commodity.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
Yeah, it
what
was all,
happened.
it's basically everybody became robots, right? And then, it tends to happen, it's almost the equivalent in the mortgage industry when you go through a refi boom.
Right.
Same thing happens. Everything becomes automated. Everything becomes an internet lead. Everyone becomes a number.
What real estate agents? What real estate agents?
Right.
Is it- We continue to communicate and contact, because I've been through this rodeo before, and everybody's scrambling right now. It's funny, we're getting a lot of calls, and you probably appreciate it. You're getting a lot of calls right now, aren't you?
Yes.
More than ever going, hey, want to help you out. And I'm
Let's
like,
go have coffee.
I'm like, we were 2.5 years ahead of this game. We were out in front and trying to give value back to our real estate agents, because we knew that low-hanging fruit was going to end eventually. And now I'm sure you're getting all those calls. But you guys are the same way. You're a professional that's already gone through all these things, which it has to help you. Okay, because of that, give us a little history of the last 3 years, what you've seen in this changing environment in the real estate, because it's changed dramatically.
Absolutely. And like you said, mid part of 2012 was pretty much the bottom. And as we started moving away from the bottom, it took the consumer and the surrounding people a little while to see it, because it takes, there's a chain reaction. The thing that's been frustrating for the buyers, because it's not uncommon for us to work with a buyer for 6-7 months before we find them a property, partly because what they want is in such low availability.
Sure.
And at one point in the market, because I track the numbers like you guys do, and we were down to a little over 200 listings in the entire Santa Clarita Valley. A normal market for us, God bless it, we have a normal market again, is really to the low end 800 to about 1,200 properties. So if you can imagine only 200 properties, 220, the stock market was too unpredictable, so there was so much cash rolling around that the investors were, and it was unfortunate, and I'm not knocking investors, I'm an investor myself, but for a first-time buyer to get beat out of a home that they'd like to have because the investor has all cash and the buyer has to finance, that was tough. That was a tough market to be in, because the buyers honestly got kicked around.
Yeah, there's no doubt. Well, we want to touch a little bit more on that, because we want to take your 26 years of experience and share this with all of you out there, so you know how to handle this market. And Sherry's going to share with you some great opportunities for you when we come back to the Don and Gino Real Estate and Finance Show on your hometown station, AM 1220 KHTS. We'll be right back.